Hey there, gentlemen. Quick question for you. Have you ever crawled into bed with the right mood, the right partner, the right intentions, only to discover your body just doesn't follow through? That silent frustration, the one you probably don't even say out loud, is more common than you think. And here's the kicker. It's not always about age. Nope. It's about fuel. What you eat before bed can literally make or break your performance later that night. And in this video, I'm going to reveal one powerful dinner food that keeps you firm all night long, plus 4 other foods that support circulation, testosterone, and even nerve sensitivity, so you can feel like yourself again. Stay with me until the very end, because I'll also reveal the #1 dinner mistake most men over 50 make, a mistake that silently kills performance without them even realizing it. Before we dive in, a quick favor. If you care about men's health and want to reclaim vitality, hit that like button. It really helps this message reach more men. And drop a comment below. Where are you watching from? I love seeing this community of men from all over the world encouraging each other. And of course, subscribe so you never miss the practical, science-based tips I share every week. Let's break a myth right now. Performance problems are not just a normal part of getting older. That's the story society tells men, but it's not the whole truth. Here's the real deal. Erections are about circulation. Blood has to rush into the penis, fill the erectile tissue, and stay there. That requires 3 things: relaxed arteries so blood can actually flow, healthy nerves to carry the right signals, strong testosterone signals to fuel desire and stamina. Now, what you eat at dinner either sets the stage for this process or sabotages it. Think about it. Heavy, greasy meals loaded with processed fats and alcohol stiffen your arteries and make blood sluggish. That's why after certain dinners, you feel bloated, heavy, and tired instead of light and ready. But the right foods, they open blood vessels, they calm stress, they balance testosterone, and when you eat them in the evening, you're literally priming your body for strong nighttime erections and powerful morning wood. By the way, if we haven't met, my name is Dr. Jocelyn. I've spent the last 5 years working closely with men over 50 who want to restore their energy, their performance, and their confidence. And let me tell you, I've seen men in their late 50s, 60s, even 70s completely transform their vitality, without pills, without risky shortcuts, just by changing their dinner plate. So let's go step by step. I'm going to count down 5 dinner foods that work like natural performance enhancers, followed by the one mistake you must avoid. Ready? Let's start with one of the most powerful. Food number 1, salmon, the artery whisperer. First up, salmon. This fatty fish isn't just delicious, it's like a tune-up for your arteries. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, the healthy fats that keep blood vessels flexible and responsive instead of stiff and narrow. Biologically, here's what happens. Omega-3s help your body produce nitric oxide, the chemical signal that tells blood vessels to relax and open wide. Without nitric oxide, erections fade quickly. With it, your arteries open like floodgates. But salmon's benefits don't stop there. It's also packed with vitamin D. And here's the truth. Vitamin D acts more like a hormone than a vitamin. It's directly involved in testosterone production. Emotionally, this matters because low testosterone doesn't just affect performance. It robs you of energy, confidence, and even mood. Men often chalk it up to just aging, but it's often a silent vitamin D deficiency. Practically, here's what this means. Eating salmon 2 to 3 nights per week is like putting your body back in balance. And because salmon digests light and smooth, you don't go to bed feeling heavy. Instead, your body can focus on circulation and arousal, not struggling to digest a greasy meal. So think of grilled salmon with a side of greens as a performance meal disguised as comfort food. Food number 2, spinach, the stress buster. Next up, spinach and leafy greens like kale, arugula, or Swiss chard. These greens are packed with natural nitrates which convert into nitric oxide, once again widening blood vessels and flooding your pelvic region with oxygen-rich blood. But here's the hidden gem. Spinach is also loaded with magnesium. This mineral lowers cortisol, your main stress hormone. Why does that matter? Because cortisol and testosterone are like a seesaw. When cortisol goes up, testosterone goes down. High stress equals low performance. Emotionally, this is powerful. Stress steals desire. It makes you feel disconnected, distracted, and weaker. But when you give your body magnesium, you're telling it, relax, recover, perform. Practically, it's simple. Add a handful of spinach to your dinner plate, saute it with garlic, or toss it into a salad. You're not just eating a vegetable, you're literally calming your stress hormones and setting the stage for arousal later that night. Food number 3, pomegranate, the testosterone booster. Now let's talk about one of my favorite performance allies, pomegranate. Whether you eat the seeds on a salad, stir them into yogurt, or sip a small glass of juice, pomegranates are absolutely loaded with antioxidants. These protect your arteries from damage and keep them flexible. But here's the real game changer. Multiple studies show pomegranate can actually raise testosterone levels naturally. Think about what that means. More energy, stronger erections, improved mood, sharper confidence. Testosterone fuels all of it. Emotionally, this is huge. Men who add pomegranate often say they don't just feel firmer, they feel more alive, more masculine, more connected. Practically, it's easy. Enjoy a small serving with dinner. It's sweet, refreshing, and secretly working behind the scenes to raise your testosterone. Food number 4, walnuts, the nerve protector. Now here's one you may not expect, walnuts. Sprinkle them on a salad, toss them into a vegetable dish, or eat a handful after dinner. These little nuts are packed with omega-3s and micronutrients that nourish your nervous system. Why does that matter? Because nerves are the messengers that carry signals from your brain to your penis. They tell blood when to flow and amplify sensation. Here's the biology. When nerves weaken, signals fade. And that's why many men complain of feeling numb or less sensitive as they age. Emotionally, that loss of sensitivity is frustrating. It makes intimacy feel mechanical instead of exciting. But walnuts help restore that. They literally feed your nerves what they need to regenerate. Practically, that means over time, every touch feels sharper, more alive, more satisfying. Combine walnuts with leafy greens and salmon, and you've got a trifecta: healthy arteries, strong testosterone, and responsive nerves. Food number 5, beets, the endurance secret. And finally, beets. These vibrant root vegetables are nitrate powerhouses. When you eat roasted beets or drink beet juice, your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide, opening blood vessels wide. That means stronger circulation, firmer erections, and more stamina. This isn't just theory. Professional athletes actually drink beet juice before competitions because it improves endurance and oxygen delivery to muscles. Now imagine that benefit in the bedroom, not only getting firm, but staying firm without feeling drained. Emotionally, this gives men confidence. You're no longer worried about fading halfway. You know your body has the endurance. Practically, roasted beets as a side dish or a small glass of beet juice before dinner is a simple but powerful tool for performance. Now, before we wrap up, let me give you a warning. The biggest mistake I see men make at dinner, loading the plate with fried foods, heavy carbs, and too much alcohol. These foods clog your arteries, spike your blood sugar, flood your body with inflammation, and lower testosterone. Alcohol especially. It may relax you in small amounts, but too much dulls sensitivity and wrecks circulation. If you've been blaming age for your struggles, look at your plate. Chances are the real culprit is dinner. So let's put this together. Start with salmon 2 to 3 nights per week for omega-3s and vitamin D. Add spinach or leafy greens for nitrates and magnesium. Include pomegranate for antioxidants and natural testosterone support. Sprinkle in walnuts to nourish your nerves. Enjoy beets for circulation and stamina. Swap heavy, greasy dinners for these foods, and you'll notice changes fast. Firmer nighttime erections, consistent morning wood, more energy, more confidence. Men, let me leave you with this. Age does not mean decline. Your performance is not gone. It just needs the right fuel. Every bite you eat is either fighting against you or working for you. And the beautiful thing is, you're always one dinner away from getting back on track. I've seen men in their 50s, 60s, even 70s reclaim their vitality simply by making small, consistent changes to their plate. And you can too. So start tonight. Choose salmon, spinach, pomegranate, walnuts, or beets. Feel the difference in your body, your energy, and your confidence. If this video helped you, give it a like. It helps other men find this information. Subscribe for more science-based men's health tips every week. And share this with a friend who could use the reminder that age is not the end of vitality. You are not broken, you are not done. With the right choices, you can stay firm, energized, and ready all night, every night. I'm Dr. Jocelyn, and I'll see you in the next video.